Midnight.
Yeah, that works.
Sounds fine.
I mean,
enter.
only a crazy person would be at work at midnight, right?
No comment. Okay, we're going to the Beach Hill Museum. Okay.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh dear.
Oh.
It's locked.
Well, ain't that a pickle?
We didn't account for this.
I just assumed we'd have access. I guess I shouldn't have. I mean, it's the curator's office. Well, dang. It's the hotel again?
I guess.
Wait until tomorrow?
Not much we can do if we can't get into the office.
Okay. If we wait until like 11, then Henrik should be up. Good music.
Yeah.
Of course not. Henrik Vanderheun, 61 and a half. Epigrapher, divorced, chicken, bee stings, 0 children.
Interesting.
Well, I left the handprint and his paper.
Yeah, probably a good thing.
Maybe there'll be something more for us when we come back. Or maybe we'll be able to talk to him again. One of these days. Hey, you.
Oh, she's not here.
She is. I just didn't
Need
knock.
something? I've got work to do. Bye.
Can I just explore your office? Now, why are these in your office and not on display?
Good question.
I mean, maybe they're just things from traveling that area. Guess that's a possibility.
Oh, Prudence Rutherford. How did a New York society woman like yourself end up in Topeka, Kansas? My husband, Herbert Laszlo, was a hydro engineer. When he got appointed to head up the Kansas River Flood Control Project, naturally we came to Topeka. When Herbert drowned, everyone thought I would make a beeline back to New York, but after 36 years in Topeka, I just didn't have the heart to leave. The truth is, this is my home now. Wow. That would be why she's in Topeka. Can't blame her.
There's her fire ruby necklace, which has a jade
Glyph on it.
glyph on it.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. That's one of the museum's donors.
Oh.
Maybe I can ask about Topeka Commission for the Arts now?
Yeah, maybe.
Need something?
Nope.
I've got work to do. See you around.
Maybe, yeah, again, maybe Franklin. I think that's my only kind of anything.
Yeah.
Oops. Oops.
You have no voicemail. Press.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
There we
I
go.
need to contact a woman named Prudence Rutherford. I noticed she's on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts and that they've donated money to Beach Hill. Any idea how I might track her down?
Well, you're in luck. It so happens that Prudence and I sat on the panel of judges for the Kansas Speak No Evil Mime competition for 3 years in a row. Back when I lived in Wichita. How's that for a small world?
Oh my
Good
gosh.
You judged a mime competition?
Indeed I did. I haven't talked to Prudence in about 10 years. But let's see if I still have her in this old dinosaur of a Rolodex. Ah, yes, here we go. Got a pen? It's area code 785-555-7279.
You got that one?
Mm-hmm.
What's this all about?
I think Ms. Rutherford had a run-in with a red-handed thief, much like the one who took the Pakal carving.
Ha! You're a real pro, Nancy. Say, why don't I call ahead and let Prudence know what's going on? That way I can say hello and she'll be expecting you.
You have a thing for Miss Rutherford?
Is there not a Mrs.
That
Rose?
would be great, Mr. Rose.
Not a problem, dear.
Okay, the other one I wanted to try calling again was
Oh yeah.
the
555-1222.
gosh dang it.
You have now
1-505-555-1222. Error tone.
Is that not the number? Is there a distributor that sells Cinnabar that we could talk to?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, mercuric sulfide, that's it.
Yep. 202-555-6766.
you have I did not understand that.
You
sound.
didn't
Ow.
put.
You have now
Like an actual business phone.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it real. Max speaking.
Hi, I'm the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill Museum. I wonder if you could answer a couple of questions for me about our ordering history.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June. Whatever happened to that guy? I suppose he caught a ride on a flying saucer, huh?
Mhm.
What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
Mm.
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
Oh.
Do you know who placed that order?
The initials on the order are JR.
Joanna?
Yeah, Joanna Riggs.
Huh.
Do you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
You're sure it was last week?
Oh, that's what it says here.
So there hasn't been a holdup at the distributor or anything like that?
Hold up. Oh, I don't know where you heard that. We've got enough mercuric sulfide in-house to sink a ship.
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used the top-grade mercuric sulfide.
Judging by the impression it left, I'd have to agree that the quality was fine.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so. I hope you know that mercuric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
Well, yeah, that's what
Well,
mercury
I have
is.
heard that mercury poisoning can cause hallucinations and other symptoms of psychosis.
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okie doke? And don't forget to keep it real.
Wanted to get off the phone real quick.
Yeah, I did.
you have
Anything? No. I swear we're supposed to call him at some point.
Oh yeah, we are, but I want to look at the card because I'm not 100% that phone number's right. Yeah, that's right.
1-505-555-1222. It just
should
may
be ringing, but
maybe unless we just can't call 1-505-555-1222. Airtone. So we either can't call from here or something.
do we call Prudence?
Yeah, I guess let's try.
You
Okay.
have
9
Oops, you're right.
You have
1 7 8 5 555 72 79.
Why do everyone want to have 555 as their starting numbers? Airtone. Okay, there's no way we can call. I don't think we can call out of state on these phones for some reason.
Interesting.
Seems odd, but
Guess we gotta go to the hotel.
yep. Currently 1 o'clock. Okay, 1 7
785 7279.
Yes, hello.
Oh, I have
Hi,
to click it.
this is Nancy Drew calling from Washington, D.C. I'm trying to reach Prudence Rutherford, please.
Oh, yes, Franklin told me you'd be calling. Such dreadful news about Beach Hill. I will do everything in my power to help you catch those rapscallions. To think how they violated the sanctity of my domicile. Good heavens.
I'm sorry to hear about your loss. What can you tell me about the necklace?
I can't even think about it. Oh, just the very thought of my precious necklace gone, stranded, orphaned, and in the hands of some dirty stranger makes my blood boil.
Was the necklace a gift?
Prudence
I
talks kind of funny.
inherited it from my mother-in-law. But you see, the necklace means much more to me than just a handful of priceless rubies.
More? In what way?
I had the necklace restrung to include an exquisite jade carving as the centerpiece, a genuine artifact of the ancient Maya. The carving is not only one of a kind, but a Rutherford family heirloom given to me by my great-grandfather when I was just a little girl.
What does the jade piece look like?
It features a rare glyph. No one's been able to give me a precise translation, but most epigraphers have agreed that it has something to do with a snake, the color green, and the direction south. It's terribly fascinating.
About the theft, where were you when it took place?
At 3 a.m.? Well, I was home, of course. Lost in sweet slumber. I don't grace the social circuit the way I used to. That brazen fiend crept right into the bedroom and took my necklace away. Where was I? Picking peaches in the fruit-laden orchards of my dreams. I feel like such a fool.
Was anything else taken besides the necklace?
Nothing. Not even my brand new Dada. Synesthetic, interactive, organic journey? Ha! I always knew Dada was overrated. One moment, dear. Off! Off the sofa, you nasty beast! Now! What are you doing? What did I say about the sofa? Bad, bad, naughty bad! I'm sorry, dear. What was I saying?
About the theft.
Oh, yes! Oh, they must have known. The rest of my valuables were left untouched. Frankly, I don't know whether to be grateful or insulted.
what about evidence?
The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was this positively ghoulish red handprint on the wall. I nearly jumped out of my skin.
That's fair.
A red handprint was left at the scene of the crime at Beach Hill, too. Ms. Rutherford, I'm almost certain that these robberies were committed by the same person.
Fair enough.
Why? What is so special about these carvings?
Miss Rutherford, it would be so helpful if I knew exactly what your carving looked like. Could you send me a picture that shows it in detail?
I can do better than a photo. The insurance company made this dreadful replica of the necklace with the idea that I would wear such a thing to public functions. Please. But I could send that to you if you'd like.
Perfect. Let me give you the address.
My secretary will have the address of the museum. Now, if that is all you would require, young lady, I will need to attend to other pressing matters.
Thanks a million, Miss Rutherford. I won't let you down.
Call me Prudence. Oh, and Nancy, when you find the villains who did this to me, do me a favor and give them a sound thrashing.
You're coming through loud and clear. Bye.
We're gonna get something other than just ringing this time?
Who knows?
Chaco Canyon
There we
Cultural
go.
Center.
Hi, I'm hoping to speak to someone about the theft that happened there recently.
Are you the press?
No, I'm a detective investigating a similar crime in Washington, D.C.
This is Sheila Schultz, the director. What would you like to know?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I understand you had some rare Maya artifacts stolen recently.
That's right. It's a terrible loss. And the police here have no leads.
Beach Hill was robbed, too. We lost one of our prized jade carvings.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
I'm wondering if the robberies are connected. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident at Chaco Canyon?
Fire away.
I heard the thief left a red handprint at the scene of the crime. Is that true?
Yes. It was very gruesome. It looked like blood, but according to the police analysis, the print was made with a mercuric sulfide paste.
Do
Interesting.
you know of any symbolic meaning attached to a red hand?
Don't walk, don't go there, talk to the hand, as my 15-year-old would say. Really, I haven't the slightest idea.
It's like early 2000s 15-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
What types of artifacts did the thief get away with?
Only the center's most prized pieces. The case contained 5 pre-Columbian artifacts that were excavated right from this area.
Which piece would you say is the greatest loss for the center?
Definitely the jade carving. It was highly unusual. There was a glyph on it that no one could translate. Until we hired Henrik Vanderheun, that is. His opinion was that it's Mayan in origin, and that it may have been a place-name glyph for this area. As you can imagine, we regarded it as something of a regional treasure.
Fair enough.
Could you send me a photo of that jade carving so I can take a look at the glyph?
I'm afraid I sent our only print off to the insurance company. They said they'd return it, but who knows when our claim will be processed. I'm sorry.
Thanks a million, Sheila.
Feel free to call if you have any more questions.
Will do.
At least we finally got through to them.
Yeah. Guess see if Hendrick's awake.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
See if he's got anything for us. You got anything, man?
Anything coming back?
You have a memory at all? Hopefully it's still visiting hours. Let me actually check. Hi. Hello, sir. Oh wait, there's something here that wasn't here. Stone.
Oh.
A curse upon you who beholds this terror. The evil deed of the whisper of silent secrets remain undead. Within this prison of blank, broken only when the four corners of the world are bound together, when the first king ascends the throne again, when the last copen full has labored till the end of time.
So stone is this glyph on his disc, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Nancy, you have brought me back to my work.
You recognize the riddle then?
I've been working like a fiend. Look at the board.
I did.
There's Henrik's password.
This has something to do with the plot at the museum, Nancy. I'm sure of it.
What is the Prison of Stone?
It's a tomb. Pakal called it a prison because it was designed to prevent the Whisperer's soul from entering the underworld.
Whisperer. That scribe.
Oh.
Why did Pakal want to imprison the Whisperer's soul?
The Whisperer came from a distinguished line of royal scribes. I can't seem to remember her name, but I do recall that she wrote an account of Maya history that greatly angered Pakal because of the way it depicted his ascent to the throne.
How did Pakal wish to be depicted?
From the age of 12, when he came to the throne, Pakal claimed to be divinely appointed the first true authentic king of the Maya. Then, the Whisperer came along and wrote that Pakal was only king because his mother pulled some strings. It was quite a blow to Pakal's image.
So he put her in a stone prison?
Pakal swore that the Whisperer's words would never see the light of day. He put her body, her soul, and her writings all in a tomb and locked it up tight.
Wait, Henrik, a prison of stone? We're not talking about the monolith, are we?
That's the idea.
Do you think the monolith can be opened?
Good question. I'm certain that there's a dirty rat trying to get into that tomb. This is where my memory fizzles out. If I could only figure out why I took the Pakal.
Do you think there is anyone I can trust?
Please don't breathe a word of this. There's too much at stake.
One of the pieces that was stolen from the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center was a jade carving with an unusual glyph on it. Do you remember translating it?
I can't remember.
Fair enough.
Did you use Joanna's name last week to place an order for Cinnabar with Keep It Real Restoration?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Do you think Joanna is behind the other thefts?
Who knows?
I don't suppose you have a Nahuatl word for snake floating around in your memory bank somewhere, do you?
Who knows?
Have you ever been part of a smuggling racket?
I don't know.
You rest up.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I'll do my best.
Fair enough. Okay. I guess we go back to the hotel again.
Yep.
Okay.
Stone.
There we go. Translation. A curse upon you who holds this terror, the evil deeds, yada yada. This is the same
Yeah.
translation. Notes. Bull. Greenstone. Capable. Naming. A for boys, X for girls. Palkaha. Lumani. Call. Cope and Fool. Matchmaker. So that's where you would have gotten the matchmaker answer.
Gotcha.
Greenstone, Jade, Prison of Stone. The prison bears an intricate lock. 6 separate keys must be assembled to fit the lock. Look at the riddle. 4 corners of the world plus Fool and King. Each must represent one of the interlocking parts of a bigger key. A cube has 6 sides. Perhaps they fit together into a cube. Yeah. But what are these keys? Where are these keys and what do they look like? Probably Pakal scattered them all over the Mayan world. So that they would not ever be put back together. Keys carved out of must be jade. Likely too that each bears an identifying glyph. Must track them down before it's too late. Someone else knows about this.
Interesting.
Moxkali from the Shaman's Legend. See travel notes from summer of 72. So those were definitely his notes then. North. Numerous pieces lost in recent CCC heist. North likely amongst them, but contact other museums in the area just to be sure. So that was
The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
was the north piece. Rutherford interview in recent issue of Art Appraiser for the South. Yep, we knew that. East Contunilkin is at western tip of Mexico. But what about Cuba? The Maya were great astronomers, therefore capable of sea travel. Seems likely they would have been aware of the island. Research records show one Bishop Diego de Landa found a strange jade carving there in 1652. Could this be the Eastern Key? Revilla Yagdo Island too far. Research 1898. Jade carving with unidentifiable glyph sold at New York auction. According to Providence Docks, artifact originally found by Spanish military commander Juan de Asuncion Cortego.
Vermilion, South Dakota. So do you think Papi
Papa
Dada?
Doddle. Last name Doddle. Phone number here.
That would be
605-555-3195.
3195. Gotcha.
Coupon Fool. Radio for delivery. So that's how it's the one we're going to get delivery.
Gotcha.
Touted self as first true king. The Beach Hill carving must be the next one on the thief's list. Okay. Yucatan. Belize. Guatemala. He's got contacts all over. Password Snake in Nojado, which we knew.
Yeah.
El Salvador. Husband and wife team speak German only. What are they doing in El Salvador then? Okay. Let's call Doddle. It's
Okay.
1-605 555
3195.
Daddle residence.
Hi, may I speak to Henry Daddle, please?
Speaking.
Mr. Daddle, my name is Nancy Drew. This is a long shot, but I'm calling regarding a Maya artifact that was bought at auction in 1898 by one Henry Albert Daddle. Does that ring any bells?
Sure. Henry Albert Daddle Sr. was my great-grandfather. You're talking about the jade carving, right?
Yes, exactly. Wow, I can't believe my luck.
Well, it's a lucky life if you ask me. So what can I do for you?
I'm investigating a recent rash of thefts around the country involving similar Maya artifacts. Any information you could give me about the one your great-grandfather bought would be very helpful.
I see. Well, I was the last to inherit the carving, but my daughter Penelope was so intrigued with it that I gave it to her. I'm sure she'd be happy to talk to you about it. Why don't you give her a call on her line? It's 555-3197.
3197.
Will do. Thanks, Mr. Daddle.
My pleasure.
3197.
Okay, then.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed.
605?
Probably.
Number and dial again. This is a recording.
1-605-555-3197.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, is this Penelope?
Not even.
Oh, is this 605-555-3197?
Yeah, but no one calls me Penelope anymore. Except my parents, that is. To my friends, the art world, and anyone else who made it out of the 20th century, I'm Poppy.
The art world? Wait, you're not Papi Dada, are you?
Ta-da! Ping ping! You win! Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a detective.
A detective? No way! So do you get to wear a sassy tweed hat and pick hairs off dead bodies and gross, creepy
Ew.
stuff like that?
Actually, I try to keep a low profile, and a tweed hat, well, it's a little conspicuous.
So, where'd you
Shots
get mine?
fired to
Don't tell me
Sherlock
I'm
Holmes.
wanted by the FBI or something. That would be too scandalous.
No. You see, it's all a big coincidence. Your dad's name came up in connection with a case I'm working on.
Go, Dad. Don't tell me he's wanted by the FBI. I'll be so jealous.
2.
She certainly is a
Actually, I
character,
called
isn't
hoping
she?
your
Little
dad
bit.
could help me solve this case.
That's hot. What's a case? Are there dead bodies involved? Do you need to,
No.
like, tap my phone or impersonate me or something?
No. It's not like TV.
Someone is stealing Maya antiquities, jade carvings to be exact, and leaving this scary red handprint at the scene of every crime.
Ghastly. So, what's with the red hand?
It seems like some kind of threat, but to whom? And what is this thief really after? It's more than money, I'm sure of it.
Drama. So, where do the daddles come in?
I got a tip that your great-great-grandfather bought a jade carving much like the ones that are being stolen. I'm hoping to take a look at it.
You mean that ancient green rock with the weird symbol on it? I slapped some shoe polish on it and stuck it in one of my paintings.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're kidding. That's a one-of-a-kind Maya artifact, a piece of history. It's hundreds of years old. It's worth a lot of money.
That's the whole point. Have you heard the saying that a work of art is never finished, just abandoned? Well, I'm taking that idea to the limit by making art that will keep changing as different people encounter, perceive, and interact with it. I'm tired of artwork that says, don't touch. I'm all about letting go, about sending my work into the world and seeing how it continues to become. Don't you see? It's an organic process. I mean, how can people really relate to art if it doesn't come to life and grow and die just like they do? That carving is part of something bigger now.
It seems awfully reckless to me, not to mention the wrench it throws into my investigation.
Oh, Nancy, don't be such a prude. Taylor's probably still got that artwork. At least, I don't think he sold it yet. Why don't you ask him? Tell him you want to see the piece called Deadly Midnight Snack. It's the one with the rubber shark.
Uh-huh.
Deadly Midnight Snack. I think I know the one you mean. But I'd rather not bring Taylor into this, if it's okay with you. I'm just not sure whether I trust him.
Fine with me. I know the big bunster, Mr. Bunnytron. Well,
Oh.
he rubs some people the wrong way. Has Taylor been pushing those Oaxacan cookies on you? You
Bunny,
haven't
eh?
eaten one, have you?
Big Bunny. And then you've got... So he was working with
Henrik?
Henrik and set up some kind of smuggling thing.
Yep.
So far, I've managed to politely decline. I take it you advise against them?
Let's put it this way. His trip to Oaxaca was about 2 years ago, and he's been trying to move those rancid lard biscuits ever since.
Thanks for the tip, Poppy. I can see you're going to be a detective's best friend.
Cool. If you really need the carving to crack this case, why don't you just go ahead and take it?
But wouldn't it ruin your painting?
Of course not. After all, this is a chance to enact exactly what I've been talking about, the organic process, inviting my viewers to interact with my work. The deal is, you can take the carving, but you have to put something in its place.
I can choose anything? A light bulb? A magnifying glass? A pair of headphones?
No, it should be something more organic. Stay with the title, Deadly Midnight Snack. And don't be afraid to go way out. As an
old
artist,
cookie?
I can tell you that inspiration bites in the most mysterious ways.
I'll do my best.
Right on. But let's keep Taylor out of this. He'd probably blow a gasket if he saw you tampering with the merchandise. That's all art is to him, you know. Merchandise.
I'll make sure he
Yeah.
doesn't detect a thing.
Good luck, Nancy.
Thanks, Poppy. Bye.
Okay, then.